I have to live with the mistake that I made.
And I want to say that I'm sorry.
That he did steroids.
A crime that carries with it the potential of a life sentence.
I let down the fans.
I am sorry.
We apologize.
I'm so sorry.
But this photo could tarnish that golden boy image.
I'm very sorry.
I am sorry.
He failed to fulfill those responsibilities.
Whether you're a player, a fan, or you've never really thought about them, athletics are a part of all of our lives. In fact, for some, life completely revolves around sports.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. Bart rides up in the front seat today because he's a good guy at sports.
So it stands to reason that today we talk about how your personal integrity can affect how you coach, play, or just plain participate in sports. Because regardless of how good your game might be, your integrity is what could set you apart, which can be both good or bad. Today, professional athletes are celebrities in our modern society. They earn millions of dollars to play a game, and their faces are plastered all over products, magazines, and television. Because we idolize these athletes, they've earned the responsibility of becoming role models. There's that word responsibility. If you haven't guessed, that word's going to come up a lot. Responsibility is the key to keeping any career, and this goes even more so for athletes. You need to show up, work hard, and live your life with integrity, even off the field. Athletes of any sport and of any age are held to high standards of integrity. And when these people falter, we hold them accountable. So what does this mean for you? As a student athlete in Stafford County Schools, you are held to the same high standard. This includes meeting eligibility requirements laid out by the VHSL and carrying yourself with the utmost integrity both on and off the field. Remember, you are representing not just yourself anymore, but your school and your community.
Well, Virginia High School League has many requirements, but the main one that would cover our students here would be the grade 1. And we check grades every January and August, and they have to pass 5 credits. With regard to sportsmanship, in your student agenda, there's a participation policy that we go by in Stafford County. It outlines any sportsmanship violations, any behavior violations that occur in school. Violations can go any range from 1 game to a year, 365-day removal from any team. Typically that would be a no, because the student did something that they shouldn't have done.
Then, of course, you have to follow the instructions of your coaches.
If there's a suspension in school, then we will suspend them also for a game.
As coaches, we establish that right away with our athletes. We hold them to a higher standard. We tell them that we want them to be examples on and off the field.
And usually I will make that individual either run a little bit more or do some extra work that involves soccer.
Well, what if you don't play sports for any team in Stafford County? Say perhaps you play for the Fredericksburg Fieldhouse.
Here at the Fieldhouse, players sign a waiver that says they agree to the rules that we set forth in place for the various different leagues that we offer. And in these rules and these leagues, we promote sportsmanship and player integrity. If a player violates any of the agreements for the various sports, we do suspend them from a set time, depending on the extent of the violation that they commit. The players and the agreement that they sign at the beginning of the season or the various sport they play, in that agreement it says if there's any violation of the rules, then they forfeit all money that they paid and they do not get a refund.
And let's not forget, it's not just about sportsmanship as an athlete. Your integrity as a student will have a lot to do with whether you're allowed to play or not. Many colleges require their athletes to maintain a minimum GPA while in season. They also require their athletes to uphold a high standard of integrity both on and off the field. And if you don't make the grade in either case, you don't take the field. Keep some of this in mind next time you're facing a tough decision both in the classroom and on the streets, because it's your integrity and your future.